Well, hello there, YouTube, and welcome to Sunday, July the 5th. It has been so quiet, not even motorcycles going up and down the road. It must have been some serious partying going on. I know the banging and the booming didn't stop until basically midnight. Super strong all the way till 11. You see the clouds flashing. It was pretty cool. I mean, people really put on a good show for themselves. Sashi, you be good. Annie. That's what you're hearing in the background. Of course, I'm sure there's probably a thumbnail or something that talked about it. So it's about 20 after 5. I'd have left over an hour ago, but I decided to give her a dry clean, a waterless clean. That's the best she's looked in a long time. Yesterday, goofing around like I was, man, I was just itching for my Slim. That little woman out there waiting for me. All right, let's go goof off on the Slim. Why is it beautiful out here? There's my temperature gauge. And that's about what it is, about 71 degrees. Gotta love those 4Motion. This thing absolutely feels like a toy. I spent a lot of time on that Road King. You jump on this thing and you're just like, whoa. Feels like I'm riding a big iron. Man, this thing feels so fast compared to the Road King. The weight difference and just this impeccably clean mapping. She is something else. She feels like a sport bike in a cruiser frame. Always expect to see a herd of deer or a big old bear walking across some big old fields. Oh, man, does it feel good. I was thinking about this road yesterday when I was riding around and realized this will be second year in a row I didn't make it out here while the wildflowers were out. Oh, look at this. They repaved this. We just switched from Lewis to Cowlitz County. It's the fun road. Really fun to come bombing down. You kind of straight line to think because you can see all the way through. So you just kind of do this. Ooh. Yep. We're past the wildflower stage, unfortunately. Still beautiful. It seemed like that barn was bigger. They didn't take something out of that, did they? Yeah, that's the same barn. The gearing's a little lower on this one too. I keep forgetting to shift the Road King into 6, and then this one I'm in 6 and keep looking for 6. I feel like I'm riding the iron. I don't know what I don't pay attention to what the tack is between the two, but it just runs so good. This is a Finkus Road. Ooh, careful of the gravel there. You can get deer out here too. Such a neutral, very neutral handling bike. They sealed up. Remember, they had the road all cut up right there before. Lovely road. I'm a little apprehensive, a little worried about deer and stuff out here. They're really moving here lately. See them all the time. Thinking, be careful. And this is State Route 504. We call it Spirit Lake Highway. This is the mountain, or the road to the mountain. You know, you don't realize how long it's been since you've gone to an area, but this was a viewpoint that you could see Silver Lake the whole way coming down. There's no way them trees have grown that fast. Now, it's the only part you see Silver Lake. You roll over the top of that hill, turn around and come down, you can see the lake almost all the way down. How quick things change. But that's Silver Lake. I lived on the other side of them trees right there. In fact, I didn't know this until after we moved away from here. When we bought the house that we're in. I was, you know, those little sites that, you know, show you unique things on Google Maps. There's this thing as a city the shape of Texas. So I look and I go, oh, well, that's cool. It's shaped like Texas. And I look at that thing and I go, wait a minute. And then I zoom back. I lived on the tip of Texas over there. How about that? Wow, isn't this beautiful? There's a lot of bass out here, so you see a lot of these southern bass boats. They're like, what? End of County Road. And no, this is not the boat ramp they chase you out of. So here's the boat ramp. This is all grown in too. Used to see a whole lot more down here. Good old Silver Lake. Man, oh man. Kids used to fish out of that thing. Went that little boat ramp there by where I lived, and you're not so quick to get the waves on the Slim. They probably just see a black bike and go, keep an eye on that boy. He's up to no dang good. They just wave at just people you never expect, just wave at you on that Road King. I think I called it a road glide a while ago. I apologize for that. I see there was some fireworks going on out here. And this was our, actually had a boat ramp right down the street from my house, but we weren't supposed to use it. You'll get a bunch of weird looks here, won't you? I'm gonna get mud on my Slim. Here, we just cut across the parking lot. How about that? For a while, this land was bought by somebody and was a anti-camper type guy and closed this thing off. I don't know if you guys remember me coming out here and this thing all cabled up. Nice, put these little cabins out there. And the gentleman that owned the Honda and Yamaha shop I first worked at, remember telling you this story? Dave's still a licensed mortician. His house is real close to where I'm at right now, like real close, but I'm not gonna look and expose where my buddy lives. I'll just keep going straight. If I see him, I'll wave, and I didn't see him. Oh, I smell campfires. That smells so good. Man, how many walks and bicycle rides I did through here. Kelly and I used to walk the kids down through here. We all go down there, and kids would swim off the end of that dock and toss a lure or two out there trying to catch me a bass. Bass are everywhere out here. And I'll show you where the boat dock was. I've taken you out here before. Man, I smell another campfire. It smells so good. Holy moly, they built a house there. Oh, that was the fishing. That was the boat dock right there. Somebody's fenced it all off. Man, all the time I'd go down there with a big old zoom lens and on a monopod. Yeah, that house right there is brand new. Oh, look, it's so new, nobody's even in it yet. But this was our old house, the second one in with the blue Toyota there. God, we lived there I don't know how many years. God-forsaken flooding garage. Anywhere about where that boat launch is, that's the tip of Texas. This thing is perfectly shaped like the state of Texas. The whole little Silver Lake area here. It's cool. Kind of bummed me out. I came all the way off the mountain up there with this guy on a, looked like a FC6 or whatever, and we're kind of bombing along. Well, look, I got a great big old bug on my lens, so it wasn't even worth turning the camera on. That young kid on that sport bike, he's probably wondering, he's probably got some stories to tell when he gets home. He was expecting Harley to ride like that. Yeah, I'm sure he was surprised first couple of times we passed somebody, and the booming torque of these things, they go from, you know, from 40 to much higher than that, like instantly. I mean, he would eat me alive on the top end, but I'm sure going through them quarters and stuff, he's got some stories to tell. When we got down the bottom of the hill, he's looking like, what the heck? I was following a Harley? You got to give them young guys something to talk about every once in a while, you know. What's the old saying, when in Rome? No lights. Well, I know within this block, if there's nothing, that's what you got, nothing. At least you know. But you know, if you have red over red, red over red, you kind of know there too, don't you? I think I'd rather have them on than not on. Got himself some moo cows out there. I'm pretty impressed with you, old Slim. Just imagine what this kid's thinking. Oh man, that's pretty funny. That'll give me a chuckle for the rest of the day. Never underestimate a dude on a Harley. That's all I can say. I've ridden with, I've come up on some Harley guys before that definitely had me walking away scratching my head on Electroglides. You guys remember when I took the 72 to Detroit Lake with the guys from latest Harley-Davidson in Gladstone? And we come out of government camp there at Mount Hood, and dude, I haven't ridden like that since literally I was a kid. I mean, for about 10 miles, something like that. That old 72, the Speedo was just hovering right at the 120 mark. And I was following this guy on an Electroglide, limited, whatever it was. It was a full dresser. And I mean, he's diving around things. I don't want to go into too many details. Yeah, driving like a maniac. And I'm stupid enough to follow him, you know. I mean, some crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. But we just kind of kept it about, you know, 110, 120, all of us just rolling. And so we get down into some little town down there, and we stopped, gathered up. A bunch of people were going one way and other people going the other way, and then ended up being, I don't know, like 5 of us that went the way I was going back home, you know, because I was basically going to go through Vancouver on 205 and, you know, the rest of the way on home up here. And until we stopped, and the guy on this Electroglide Limited, whatever it was, pulls his helmet off, and he's like 80 years old. Somebody that told me he was 78. No fear, man. No fear whatsoever. And I'm literally thinking, why would such a young guy be riding an electric? Oh, you know what, I can go this way. And was gonna do a little quicker thing going home here, but anyway, I'm thinking it's a young guy on one of those. There's no way some old dude's riding this full dresser like this. No. No fear. So people will surprise you, especially their ability to do some fearless acts. Some a little stupid, but we were safe. Oh, we'd have all went to jail, I can tell you that. But yeah, crazy. So, never underestimate what a person's riding, not just specifically a Harley, because sometimes you can be made a fool out of because you're cocky and you think you got this super fast sport bike. Yeah, it's your lack of fear level. Definitely your riding skills, of course, but I've seen some crazy things over the years. Remember that old Harley that sat there under that bag and I used to go by all the time going, that poor old thing? And then one day it was gone. Oh, can't see. Tractors out there. I don't think anything's grown out there to even plow, has it? Oh no, they're plowing it up. Look at all the dirt out there. Oh, and it's got one of those great big spool things with the sprinkler system. Well, what would you plant this late? Anyway, I told Kelly I wouldn't be gone very long. I wasn't going to make the whole loop and go down Spirit Lake Highway all the way down to the freeway in Castle Rock like that, so I told her I'd be gone about an hour. I think a lot more people should go ride the newer Harleys, because I still run into them at the store, the naysayers, you know. Dude, you need to ride one of these things. It's not your granddad's Harley no more. Hey there, hee-haw. Ooh, you're looking pretty. So I'm going to bomb straight up here towards GC's. Now, you would be thoroughly impressed. Brakes, the handling, power. Harley slowly sneaking these things in on us. It's like BRP and some of the changes they do. You need to advertise this stuff. Don't let us go out here and play around and go, whoa, what? You know? I didn't know that was going to happen. Beautiful, them cows out there in that grass. Grass is already turning. No, Summer, slow down. Let her last a little while. Where are we at here? We're good bug-wise. I got my mirror with me too, so. And I got one of my new caps that I'm convinced is going to fall off. Look at the hits that thing's taken, and save the camera lens for some luggage. GC's. It's a pretty good amount of trucks for a Sunday night. It almost seems like a Sunday night would be like a super busy time, wouldn't you? It's probably the guys going, I'm gonna go ahead and get a head start on the week. I'm gonna leave early before all the Monday traffic, you know. Probably people going to either north through Seattle or south through Portland. You don't want to mess with any of that stuff, especially Seattle in morning traffic. Just get out early. But, you know, being 4th of July weekend, there's probably a crazy amount of people on the freeway heading home. Oh, dang it, I got work tomorrow. So I did what I call my detour to the detour. I don't know if I mentioned it at the beginning. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. But I was going to take the BMW today. And it was because of the BMW that started the crazy bug cleaning thing of this. I go out there and I was going to pull her out. And I looked at BMW and I said, holy moly. That thing is a beautiful day. That thing's it's so dirty, it's embarrassing. So I thought, man, I'm not riding that thing, and I'm not taking the time to wash it today. It's Sunday. That's Sunday's anti-washer motorcycle day. Although I spent enough time, I could have washed it on this. And I thought, well, I'm gonna take the Slim. So I go I pull that thing out, this thing out, and I'm looking at the bugs, and I'm going, well, that's embarrassing too. So I ended up cleaning this and taking this instead. Also kind of in the mood for the BMW today. But man, yeah, I'd probably still be washing that thing. She needs a good old-fashioned washing. And the way the sun was, you know, I don't have a shade. Ryan's I don't know when he's going to, but he's going to come pick up that old Toyota. So anyway, he's going to come with a car hauler on the back of his truck and drag that old thing out of here. Him and his friend going to fix it up, goof around with it. And I said, man, I'd like to see that old thing running. He goes, what do you want for it? I go, nothing, just take it. I'd like to have my carport back, you know, in the summer months. I like having a place to wash my motorcycles, you know. Got a little bug on the side, but I don't think you guys see that. So anyway, I'll take you past the Serengeti and the now defunct cedar mill, and I'm gonna head on up the hill. Good old Slim. This thing is so fun to ride. It's got the coolest look. Talking about your classic. This thing really looks old school. Almost makes you want to tear up, doesn't it? All them scraps out there, them are all cedar scraps. We should at least sneak out there and grab something and say we took it from the cedar mill. Crying shame. Oh, a little squirrel. And this guy mowing his trees down. That's somebody's probably going to build a house right there. That's how they do it. Cut the trees down, put a house, put the fishbowl right in the middle. Well, anyway, thank you guys very much for coming along for a rip on the Slim. Hope you guys enjoyed. I did something a little different today. That was fun to me as well. There was no train involved once again, although there was a quick glance at a railroad track. I haven't seen a train in a while. Yeah, I really do need to take that BMW out. Let's go see some trains. That thing likes to collect them. Look at that. Even when I wiped it off, I missed a huge spot. How do you do that? What a meathead. Anyway, thank you guys for coming along for the rip. We'll see you up at the house here in just a bit. Well, hello there, YouTube. So, several of you have asked how the bug slide, is it safe for denim? Yes, it's very safe. And you can take this with a grain of salt, but it works exactly like Formula F11. Everything they advertise is the same as Formula F11. You can spray it anywhere like F11. I don't know. I would like to see the chemical makeup of those two. They even almost smell alike. But yeah, the way it applies on denim, you You can't let it like dry in spots and stay wet in other spots. You need to kind of hit it with a buffing towel right away. The bug slide works exactly the same as F11, or otherwise you end up with these weird little swirls in the denim. I'm just saying. 90 bucks or 30 bucks. I don't know. But anyway, yes, works perfectly fine.
And he keeps checking on us.
Yeah, and he keeps peeking around the house going, what are they doing over there?
I know, she peeks around the corner.
She's like
and
looking,
runs
going,
back and then comes back.
She's probably there telling Sasha. That's why
They're
Sasha's
still
barking
over
back there. Oh, they ain't coming yet.
I know.
Hang tight.
So
Looks like they're almost done. Anyway, that was a fun ride. That's what a little rocket. So much fun. Tons of fun. Nice to just let the breeze blow through. I would say through my hair, but I'm wearing a full face helmet. It's kind of, I gotta open the shield.
Yeah, let it scoop in.
It scoops into the hair, or open the vents. That GT Air, man, that thing blasts you like a scoop on a ram on a hood or something. It really goes in that helmet when it's hot.
Works good.
Oh yeah, but it makes a lot of noise. It's not bad for riding, really bad for recording. It's great for riding, but yeah, it's noisy. It scoops a lot of air.
Yep.
I'm wondering how big them holes are, you know, when a bumblebee's gonna end up buzzing around on top of my head.
Oh, that wouldn't be good.
But they can't get in there.
No, they go screams.
Anyway, this is the end of the weekend. Tomorrow morning is back to the grind, and I think I've got like more stuff than I can get done tomorrow on Monday. I don't remember what all it was. I remember them saying, you got a busy schedule. Guest schedule, eat your Wheaties before you come in.
Uh-oh.
All right. That Spyder and stuff put me behind on other things that were pre-scheduled, so I do a little bit of catch up here for a little bit.
So you're going to be busy.
I'm going to be a busy boy.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Mom.
All right.
I reckon we better let these folks go.
All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give her a thumbs up. And you guys have an amazing Monday or Tuesday.
Heck yeah. Thanks for hanging out for the weekend.
Yeah.
And thanks for watching.
We appreciate it.
Yep. See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye-bye now.